Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Big Z, and welcome back to episode 7 of Banished to the Frontier. We pick right back up in January, still in the same month as last episode. I just wanted to sell this wood and show you guys the process. I guess not the process, but more so the result of selling this much wood. We cut down a few trees. If I can just get to a straight away, I will. Is that going to be long enough? Let's make it long enough. Okay, so we were at 144 last time I counted, and now we are at 179. So 179 minus 144 brings us down to 35. So we cut down 35 trees off of our property, and these pieces here are the lightest and liftable pieces that I was able to get down. There's still a ton of wood down at the property, and I was thinking, I need to start capitalizing on the wood from my property, driving it all the way over here just to be sold for scraps in a way, especially these pieces. It's not cutting it for me anymore. I need to figure out some type of sawmill of my own. Okay, $4,734 in the bank. Now, I don't know how much volume that was, but I do know that I would have made more money with that same volume if I was able to process it one level further into either wood planks long, or wood beams. So that's my next milestone. I was looking around a bit and I came across one or two mods, one or two factories that I was looking to implement. So if we go over to our construction and building settings, it's a little dark. Let's see if I can get into the light. Man, I'm rolling. Either way, let's focus. So there's this is $10,000, pretty cheap, and it gets the job done. And I should be able to afford that relatively soon. However, I try to stay ahead of my tractor. There we go. Stop rolling. However, I think I want to go with something that's a bit more of a financial challenge away. Like, I could easily slap this down, and I think this is a pretty efficient and pretty productive factory. So $10,000, I'm going to pass on this one. It does make wood chips, but I have another one that also makes wood chips. I think something like, where are we here? Come on. Man, I have a lot of mods. Something like this. A little further away, it should be just as productive, but I think this is a better representation of a building that could actually handle this amount of volume at the production rate that it has. So $50,000 is my next milestone. Now, I don't want to rush to 50 selling the wood I have and then buy that factory and not be able to afford a cedar. But I am going to be banking on my cedar that comes from my roller to at least hopefully take care of planting down grass in, what month will that be? That'll be March. Yeah, so not next month, but the month after. Something else I did want to talk about real quick, as we are still in January, although towards the later end, I just wanted to recap our penalties for missing or failing our contractual obligation. One of our viewers, CDR, said that we should only use one 3-point hitch. Now, I went one step above that, and I said I'm also going to extend that to no use of my front loader. I think it should be a good challenge, and who knows, maybe it should make things a little bit more interesting. Because money isn't too bad. Like, I'm not rolling in money, of course, but I'm doing, I think, relatively comfortably outside of just being able to buy whatever I want. Now, the other penalty, and this one will be more situationally dependent, but this one came from Charles Farms Virtually, and this is going to be a financial penalty. So last time I accepted the contract and I was unable to complete it. If I find myself in that situation again, I will also have to pay a 25% fee or fine for not being able to complete something that I had already agreed upon. So I did the math, and 25% of what I was supposed to earn from that contract was going to be $542 or $541.25. But let's round up. So let's go negative 542. Let's take that money out. And there we go. We are now sub 7,000, and we have a little bit of work to do. I don't know if I've shown the empty area over there. That's where all my trees are. Once I roll closer, they should pop and load in. But I do have a good bit of trees, a good bit of lumber to start moving back and forth. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area at this point, but either way, for now, I'm just going to park it here, shut it down. And then I'm going to get into February, where I'm now once again able to use my front load attacher, my front 3-point hitch, and see if I can get up to 50,000 relatively quickly. I'll pick back up with you in February. Okay, and we're back after a full month of taking care of the trees. All of February. That's all we did. So before we get into tasks for this month, let's take a look. So our finances. $41,845 sold of wood, and we did complete one contract for $4,845. It was a wood transportation contract. I think I had to move something like 18 or 19 logs. It was pretty good. Pretty good time. I'm getting pretty comfortable with these log forks. But today we have, I don't want to call it a test, but we have something that we need to do. There is a little bit of uncertainty in the air right now with me. We are at $53,000, and hopefully we can keep a good bit of it. I would have to double check, but I believe the grass seeding attachment for that roller we have, there we go, is going to be roughly $3,500. I'm hoping that works perfectly, and that I can just use that to not only seed, but then simultaneously roll that grass down. A little bit of unclipping here, and then let's drop these things off as well, of course. We'll just drop off the front log forks. But I do want to keep my front load attacher and the normal forks, so I can bring back any bag of grass. I don't know how much is going to hold into our new seeder. I shouldn't call it a seeder, our new seeding roller. Okay, so that's hooked up. Let's get around this mower. Let's pass through these. I really got to clean this area up. So we did manage, I shouldn't say manage, but we did end up selling a good bit of the wood. I was hoping to keep a lot more of it to throw into our own sawmill at one point soon, but we have 2 large pieces here, 4,000 liters, and then some scraps, not scraps, but some other pieces of logs and other pieces of wood over there. But let's head on over to the shop. Let's get this item attached and kitted, and then let's get right back, and hopefully we can seed. A little bit of fog, a little bit of mist in the air, nothing too crazy. As we roll over, let's take a look at the weather as well. Weather for today is looking pretty good all the way through. 5x speed still enabled, and we are just pressing on and continuing to try to get a little bit ahead. Not only do we have some seeding hopefully to get done this month, I do want to hopefully also fire up our sawmill if we have enough money to even install it. And then I'm looking to get animals next. I don't want to be just doing lumber the entire time. But right now, just growing organically, growing naturally, lumber is the most logical thing. I have the equipment partially for it already. Let's go ahead, grab that. I do not need a license plate once again. Yep, $3,500 holds only 250 liters. Not too good, but hopefully it's enough. Oh yeah, I also need to buy some seeds. Okay, so that does open. I'll leave that open for now. Let's actually disconnect from this. Run into the store and buy 1 bag of seeds. Okay, so I probably won't fill that way all the time, but I do like doing it occasionally. It makes sense. Maybe something that'll become a bit more of a common practice. But let's close that up, and then let's get down, and hopefully this all works. Fingers crossed. Oh, we are below we are below $50,000. We are, and there goes my bag. Yeah, we are below $50,000. So I would need to sell a little bit more wood, maybe even our silage. Let's take a quick look at our time-saving stock check. Not silage yet, but that has to be silage soon, right? Has to be. Okay, now if I'm understanding this all correctly, cedar in the back hoses up to the front, and it should go down in front of the roller. Yeah, that should make sense. That has to make sense. Before we get started, since we do need a bit more money, let's take a look at how far our bales are. So our last bale, the one that was wrapped last, is at 88%. Yeah, okay, still a little bit to go. Hopefully, if this all works with the seeding and the rolling at the same time, hopefully I am able to sell those. Oh, let's actually go ahead. That should be rolling. Let's fire that up. Okay, that looks good. That looks very good. Stop around here. Just turn that off again. Sweet. So we do have grass growing. That is sweet. Boom, boom, boom. Do we need to roll? That's going to be my next question. I want to say the obvious answer is no. Needs rolling. Let's turn all of this off. It does need rolling. Okay, I don't know what the roller behind it is doing, but let's get as many of these fields done with the 1,000 liters of seeds that we have. And then I'll try to figure out that rolling situation in a bit. Sit back, enjoy the music, enjoy the rolling session, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, hopefully I can grab the last bit. Widest part is going to be right here. Are we good? And yes, we are good. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so 3 fields have been sown with grass. Now let's get off the field and let's try to see if we can figure out how to get the needs rolling portion of this all figured out. Because I do believe that it didn't count for rolling. Yeah, needs lime, needs rolling. There is grass in it, and that is good. Okay. Let's see. Jump in, F1 menu. Can I change select seed? Okay, I have 2 options here, oilseed radish and grass. Not what I want. Driving direction, open cover. Turn on roller. Turning on the roller just fuels up the grass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to unload the grass out of this chamber and see if it does anything with an empty tank. I'm just pulling at straws here. If you guys know what I can do to make this work, let me know. Okay, so first off, I don't like how that popped out as not a big bag. Lower this down. I'm going to do half the field, just rolling. Yeah, that's not changing anything. Turn the roller on with nothing in there. Let's see if that does anything. Okay, it looks like we might need a roller. This roller might only be useful after our grass grows and we harvest it, kind of roll it down once again. So I'm not too upset, because I don't think the normal roller does that, but let's fold it up. Actually, let's head back down and let's see where our grass bales are at. Hopefully silage bales by now. 11 o'clock on March. We're going to need to start liming, maybe seeding. Sorry, not seeding, fertilizing. 92. Okay. Let's move these things back over. Probably have to take that in 2 trips. Now, one thing I haven't spoken about yet is a new mod that I have. I think it's called Pool Inclination Helper. I'll pop the graphic on screen if it's something wrong, or even if it is right, just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like if you are searching for it. And essentially, it's just a little bit of an assist, a visual assist, that allows you, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner near my speedometer, it allows you to see exactly how your front loader, your forks, if you're using a forklift, are currently situated. So as I tip it up, you can see that that number grows, currently a red 36. If I tip it down, it goes blue, and then I can also raise, and that shows me there. So it does help me out a little bit to figure out what is level, and what is good. So I can swing in here, and using it this way, I could see, okay, so 1 meter off the ground, that is 0. You can tilt down to 0. And then, if all works well, I should be able to just drive on in, pick this up. Although I cannot see my forks, I get a reading. So that's pretty useful. I don't know how long I'm going to keep that in effect. But for now, it worked. For now, it's good. And, yeah. It doesn't really help with logs, though. Yeah, I wish it worked a little better with logs. Let's do it again. I know I'm on the ground. Right there. Tilt down a little bit. I should be able to pull straight out. Perfect. Okay, so what is the next thing I need to do? I need to go back to the store and let's grab a solid fertilizer and hopefully a lime spreader. I know I saw one for about $3,000, I believe. Let's hit cruise control, jump into the shop, yield improvement, sprayers, solid spreaders. Yeah, this. I'm gonna grab this, grab some fertilizer, grab some lime. I'm still below 50,000 in order to get my sawmill, but I think I do want to prioritize this. The sawmill can always wait. I do want to make sure that I'm capitalizing and getting as much yield bonus back to me as possible, so that when I am due to harvest this grass, when I am due to mow the grass, I can get top numbers from that. Okay, so we are back and we are heading back to our farm area. I only grabbed 2 bags of fertilizer, 2 bags of lime, and the new lime and solid fertilizer spreader. Now, I don't know exactly. Let's see if I can see. Can I determine how wide this is going to be? No, it doesn't look like it. I can just turn it on. I'm going to leave these right here, right now. Okay. Let's see how wide. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot wider than I thought it was going to be. This is good. It is ticking down fast, and I did expect that. Let's try not to waste any, or at least not waste too much on the edge. Okay. Let's now lower this. Disconnect that. Okay, so I'm going to get these done. Once again, I'm probably not going to fill this up this way every single time. But, yeah, let's do it once or twice this way. Maybe a little bit more in the future. Yeah, and let's get these fields done. Okay, and there we go. Field fertilized and lime. Okay, so I have one little bit of mist area here. Get that. Next. Now, I did need to go and buy 4 more bags of lime. We do still have a little bit of it laying around. Yeah. So how much is in here? We have 834 liters plus a fresh 2,000. That's good. And then some random bits and bobs of lime and fertilizer floating around. Let's take a quick run over to our bales, see if they're finally ready to be sold. No, 3% on some of them, and the worst is 3%. Okay, that is good. Busy day, busy day. We need to see if we can now afford a roller. Oh, that's not too bad at all. 3,001. Let's check the sales. No. $3,100 for a 5.2 meter roller. Yeah, let's just go and grab that and roll down some fields. That would put us $15,000 shy of our $50,000 goal to buy a sawmill. And even the bales that we currently have would not be enough. I'm just going to drop this. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's lower that down. Let's just fill that up. I'm going to be using it next month to complete the rest of the liming. Sorry, not liming, fertilizing. Yeah, so there's a little bit of edges here that are already level 2, and I'm okay with that. A few dots here on our larger field. Can we see how big this field is yet? No. No, I don't know if I ever will be. But we need to roll. Fertilize 50% yield bonus. You can see our moisture level is currently 20. Perfect moisture is 20. Oh, I cannot wait to see that in full effect. We have level 0 in March. I don't know if I need to count 0, but 0 in March out of 3 or 4. So March, April, May, June. Maybe harvest in June. Excited to see what our numbers are from there. Something else I should look at as I roll up here. Let's activate once again cruise control. Check out our transportation of bales. 14,200. That's half. Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and I'll grab that as well at some point. Busy, busy day. 3 p.m. on March. Have we done our contract yet? I don't think so. March contract has not been done. So I need to think about that as I back away from this tree. So what type of contracts do we have? Maybe some deadwood. Probably realistically, just some more log transportation. Do I want to use something like this? It's pretty small. Nope. You know what? It's $3,100. I can't really complain about that. Let's just go ahead, grab that, and let's get to rolling. Well, I was minding my own business getting this rolling done on this field. We take a look. I'm unable, for whatever reason, to get any of that rolling done. I've passed over it tens of times now, both directions, crisscrossing it, unable to get that rolled. But I ran out of gas, unfortunately. Yeah, ran out of gas. I thought I would be able to finish this field and the other field, truthfully, before needing to roll back up. But let's see if I have anything. I should have something. I downloaded a ton of mods, as I mentioned. And I should be able to find something. I just don't know where it would be. Objects. I should have a small, not big bags. There we go. This should get the job. Can I lift that? I can lift it when it's empty. I don't know if I'll be able to lift that when it's full. Anyways, let's just go get this 1 tank of gas. I don't know if there's going to be gas in it, to be honest. If not, I'll fill it up, carry it back down, fill the tank, drive up to the gas station, fill it up, and then continue my rolling. I'm not showing too much of the rolling. It looks exactly like the grass seeding that I did before. I think even a smaller width, to be honest. I'm just getting it done. We're currently at 4:05 p.m. on March, and we should be able to get all the rolling done and get these fields properly ready to enter its first, maybe second, I think its first growth stage in the month of April. So I'm going to get this gas situation figured out, and I'll be right back with you. Wow, that's actually a lot more gas than I thought was going to be in that. I'm actually gonna, I'm actually gonna finish. Yeah, I'm actually gonna finish this before taking care of any more any more gassing needs. Yeah, that 100 liters went a very long way. Okay, just one small piece. Let's see if I can find it. That should be everything. One last check. Yeah, sweet. Okay, actually, before I get this folded up, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to spend a little bit of time trying to get that area down there all sorted out. Oh, I still have bales, and I still have a contract to do. Ah, man. Busy month. Busy month. Okay, perfect. We have silage here. That is good. Let's see how much that silage is worth. $9,300. Okay, now if I go to prices, when is silage the most valuable? August. Extra $4 in August. Okay. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not going to do it today. Yeah, I'm not going to do it today. I'll figure something out. Do we have any last minute sales I want to jump in on? Nope. Okay. So I'm going to spend the last little bit of March here trying to roll in the last of this field. Not too sure why it is being a issue. Definitely a problem child, 100%, or a problem area. But I'm going to spend the next little bit finishing this up, trying to get this done. Man, it's so frustrating. I'm also going to go ahead and clean up the property just a little bit. I'm starting to get a little bit of disorder and things all over the place, driving me a little crazy. And then I'll finally go ahead and let's just do one more contract, 19 logs. Yeah, let's just take that. So I'll get that done. That should bring us up to $40,000. Yeah, I am over that. But yeah, like I said before, this is going to be it for me today. If you guys are enjoying it, and if you are making it this far, thank you. But if you are enjoying it, please go ahead and give the video a like. Consider giving the channel a subscription. As always, I hope you're all having a great day. I'm Mr. Big Z, and I'll see you all next episode.